You are now tuned in to the Premier Hotspur TV. Sit back, get involved, comment away, because we are live.
Hi guys, welcome back to Premier Hotspur TV. It's your man Simon here, North of England's biggest Spurs fan. Yes, guys, it's that time. It's that time again, guys. It's the Unbiased Premier League show, guys. We're bringing the weekend predictions, match predictions, guys. So get your comments in there, guys. After the show, when we uploaded this video, get your predictions ASAP because the first game's tonight, guys. 8 o'clock, Newcastle Villa. So you'll have up to that kick-off time, guys, to get your predictions in. If you do miss that game, doesn't matter. Just get yours in for the weekends, guys. Okay. And I've got my co-host here, Matt. Matt, how's it going, mate?
Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, ready to come on, you Spurs. Good win last night and another clean sheet. Yeah, looking forward to the derby on Sunday and yeah, ready to get into today's show. Hope everyone's well.
Yeah, just crack on. Just go back on just last night's quickly, Matt. We'll wait for a few people to come in the show. How do you think it went last night?
Yeah, I thought it was an okay performance. It wasn't perfect, and I'm starting to think that they really didn't sort of turn up last night, Dynamo Zagreb, and I think we should have probably got 3 or 4, to be honest, and I think that would have been tie over. But 2-0, yeah, it's a clean sheet, but we didn't really test the goalkeeper that much, and that's something I think we had our chances to make it 3-0 or 4-0, and I think if we would have done that, game over.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Spot on there. Seriously, I was expecting more, as you said there, Matt. I was expecting more from Zagreb with all the couple of players we got told by to watch out for and things like that, and they didn't really. Seriously, I couldn't. Do you know what? I couldn't say name both of them strikers last night. I don't think they done much there last night. Didn't really test our defence or our goal today. Really. So yeah, it wasn't the best performance by them, but overall, I think we started sloppy. We really did started very sloppy, very slow, but we grew into the game. Kane got the goal on the 25th minute. Then we went in half time 1-0. Then we come out the second half. I think it was a bit better, Matt. Yeah, do you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a couple of differences out there last night, especially when the 3 subs come on. When he made them 3 subs, Bale, Bergwijn, and Lucas. Literally, it was literally they nearly scored a goal. All 3 of them was involved in the play straight, like literally about a minute after they come on, literally, and Bergwijn nearly got a goal at the back post from Bale's cross. So they did change the game a bit, and then obviously Harry Kane got his first goal. Got his second goal off the game. Just killed it off really. And after that, just went through the motions, Matt. And it really would have been nice to get a third, but we didn't concede, so that makes up for not getting a third goal, Matt. Because now all we need, mate, is to go out there, and they need what? They need 4. Jesus Christ, I can't see them getting 1 goal, but letting home 4 goals.
Well, yeah, we need an away goal. We're getting an away goal. It's done.
Yeah, I can see us getting an away goal. So yeah. And then we went on and won the game. It was just job done, was it? It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't like a wow performance, but hey, it's better than a loss and better than a draw, mate, isn't it? So we're going to the next leg. But don't worry about that. We got the big game. We got the big game Sunday coming up. Oh, don't worry about that. Yes. So guys, we're gonna crack on with these games. And so, guys, if you're gonna come into the chat, guys, hit your comments in, guys. Your predictions after, guys, and just literally just throw any questions at me and Matt about last night's game. What do you expect for the rest of the season now, Matt? Just literally ask us any questions in there, guys. So Matt, the first game tonight, mate, is get it up, mate. Wait on there. Wait your horses. It's this one. It's the Friday 8 p.m. tonight, guys. Newcastle versus Aston Villa. Matt, it's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? First of all, before I'll get your review on it, mate. Yeah, they've got no Callum Wilson, Saint Maximin out, and Amaron's out as well. So, where's the goals coming from in the Newcastle, mate? And Jack Grealish is questionable. So, if Jack Grealish don't play for Villa struggle. I think Villa do struggle with someone carrying the ball and getting the team going. This could be an interesting game if Grealish doesn't play either. So how do you think this is going to plan out, mate?
I mean, Newcastle might, so hard to tell, you don't know what Newcastle might turn out. They'll defend resolutely. They've still got a few players that can score a couple of goals. They've got someone like Shelby who can, hit a free kick. They've got someone like Lascelles from set pieces. But Villa, even without Watkins, they got El Ghazi. They've got Watkins who runs with the ball. They've got Traore. They've got players who can harm you as well. And they've got a really good goalkeeper as well. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Villa win.
Oh, 2-1 Villa. Matt's going 2-1 Villa. So get my pad out. I mean, probably sing everything about my pad. You know what I mean? Get it out. 2-1 Villa. Wow. I said with the form here, Matt. Let's see the form. Let's see the form. Newcastle have drawn 2, lost 2, 1-1 in the last 5. Villa have drawn 2, lost 2, and 1-1 in the last 5. So it's the same, both on the same form. And in the past 5 meetings, Aston Villa got 2 wins, been 2 draws, and Newcastle got a win. And there's not many goals either between these two over the history of these 2 playing there. So I'm going to go for Jack Grealish plays. I think that's going to be the difference, Matt. I really do. They missed him the other night against Wolves. Go away. Newcastle got that front 3 of that.
Then we'll be back for bloody Tottenham.
Yeah. That's always our luck, Matt.
Typical.
It's always our luck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone turns up and gets better against us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on. I'm gonna say 1-1. I have to.
1-1.
I can't see a win on this, Matt. I really can't, mate. I know where you're saying Newcastle got their front 3 out, massive goals gone out of the team. But there is a couple of players who can still step up. But to me, mate, when Grealish don't play for Villa, he's like having 3. He's like having 3 players missing because that's how good he is for Villa. That's how important he is. He carries that team. I know they've got some other players, but they don't look the same, do they? Without Grealish in that team. So if Grealish does miss out tonight, I can only see that as 1-1 really. There's no one in the chat in a minute, mate. We're on our own, Matt. We're on our own, lad.
Where is everyone?
Where is everyone? Come on, everyone. Come on. Come into the chat. Have a chat. Have a chat with us. I think it's a bit too early for everyone. Or
maybe.
Unless they got mixed up. Because we did say we were going to do it at 7 o'clock, innit? But I put it out on Twitter. So I don't know if certain people actually follow Twitter or anything like that. So I reckon they're obviously thinking we're going to do it for 7 o'clock. So never mind, mate. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, mate. And we'll go on to we've got one person watching. We go, lads. This will kick it off now. Go on to Saturday, the first game at 12:30, Matt. It's this one. It's Leeds versus Chelsea. It looks like Leeds are getting a couple of injuries back. They've only got a couple of injuries now. Is it Koch? I think his name is pronounced. His name Koch is questionable. So Abraham's questionable. He's the only one. Looks like to be missing for Chelsea. Form wise, Matt. Before I hand it over to you, mate. Leeds have lost 4 out of the last 5 in the league. Chelsea have won 3 and drawn 2. They're unbeaten under Thomas Tuchel at the minute. And in the last meetings, guys, the last pass, over their history of them keep playing each other, Chelsea have come on from top 4 wins out of 5 with 1 draw. Matt, how do you see this game going, mate?
Can't see Leeds really turning this around. They look, have played one sort of type of football, and I think, against a team like Chelsea, it will fit into Chelsea's hands nicely. They're defending really well, and Leeds are going to go for them, and then I'm sure they'll catch them on the counter with people like Werner, Havertz, Pulisic. I think I'm going to have to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win.
Wow, 2-1. He's gone for it. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, mate, because they've got a good result at home against Everton, but Everton didn't turn up, really.
No.
That'll
give them momentum, won't it?
Yeah, of course it will. And that win away at Anfield as well.
Exactly.
And obviously they've got the 0-0 draw, and they've got the win out in Atletico Madrid. So that's going to thing. So, what do you say, Matt?
2-1 Chelsea.
There we go. It's like this other bias show that we got on this platform. 2-1. Oh, it's got to be comfortable then. 2-0, 2-1. Do you know what? I can see he's throwing up a surprise. Not a Leeds win, but I can see it's been a draw. I might have to go 1-1 in this one as well. Bamford going against his old club, mate. Score against Chelsea, I think.
Go on, Paddy.
With Kelvin Phillips. So I'm going to go 1-1. So guys in the chat, guys, get your comments in, guys. Smash the like, to subscribe if you already haven't, guys. Come and speak to me and Matt. Come on, get your questions in, guys. Get involved in the chat, guys. So Matt's gone for 2-1 Chelsea, and I've gone 1-1. People must think I'm mad, but I reckon this poor form of Leeds it's got to stop. It's got to stop, innit? They've got to get some sort of positive result. I'm going 1-1. Yeah, sod it. I ain't changing it. I'm looking at Chelsea's form, and it's just like telling me 2-1. But I can't go the same as you, Matt. You know what I mean? So 1-1. I'm gonna go. Stop it. 1-1. Wait a minute. So we've got Crystal Palace. We've got this one up next, Matt. Crystal Palace versus West Brom. The 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, mate. If you look at their injury list, Palace, wow, it's the same as last week, mate. Seriously, it's exactly the same as last week. It's going to be one of them boring ones, I think, pal.
Yeah, that's why it's 3 o'clock kickoff, mate.
Yeah, it's why they just delved it to the 3 o'clock kickoff. They've got all them injuries out still against us. Looks like Saha's back though. That could be a massive thing for them. No injuries for West Brom. And the form guides, the Palace have lost 2, drew 2, and won 1 in the last 5. West Brom have drawn 3, lost 1, won 1. So they're going with a better form. In the head-to-head, Palace has won 4 out of 5 last meetings. So, how do you think this is going to go, Matt? We have got a comment here. JP's back. Good, JP.
Yes, JP.
You love it. You love your Tottenham therapy. You love coming back in here, pal. Afternoon, Simon Matty. Yes. Thanks for coming in, pal. Much appreciated. Everyone follow JP, guys, into the chat, guys. Come on. Sorry, pal. Yes. Crystal Palace, Matt, versus West Brom, the 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, mate. You was falling asleep there. I saw you while I was giving you a bit of info. How do you think this is going to go?
I think I will be falling asleep if I watch this one. I don't know. Palace have got Zaha back, but the other injuries are quite worrying defensively. Just not. Just I don't know. I mean, I saw. Obviously, we've played Palace and we've played West Brom. For me, probably West Brom played better when they played us than when Palace played us at our ground. So, and I thought West Brom played quite well against Burnley, even though they went down to 10 men. They could have nicked the game. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it'll be a tight game. I think both teams may get like a scrappy goal.
Oh, 1-1 draw. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have beaten Newcastle at home last week at West Brom. When that goal disallowed, that was tight. That was very tight.
Newcastle, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then they just lost out against Everton at home. Just by the odd goal. And then they beat Brighton at home. And they drew against Burnley and they drew against United at home. So, and Palace obviously just coming off a big whooping by us. And before that game, they haven't scored in 2 Premier League games. You know what I mean? So that was their first goal in 3 against us. So it's saying that it's literally the form saying, mate, that Palace not scoring much goals at the minute. Nor is West Brom. So this is, as you said, mate, this is going to be. Jesus Christ, I hate these games. I really do hate these games. I'm going to go with. I'm going to say Palace going to nick this 1-0, mate.
So hard to score, maybe.
Maybe, mate. Yeah. Most likely. Ian carries them that, innit? Again, Si, how do I join in the? Oh, mate, yes, I will tell you this, and I'll tell you at the end as well, because I don't forget. I'll let everyone know. When we upload this video, JP, onto our channel after this live stream, get onto our channel on YouTube, find this video, get into the comment section, and just leave in the comments all your predictions. Make sure it's from tonight, the Newcastle game, up to Monday, which is the Wolves-Liverpool, I think it is. Playing on Monday. So that's the last game on Monday. So, yeah. So if you do that, JP, after when we've uploaded this video, but you can still leave your predictions in there as well. Just have a little fun with us. But just after, leave everything in the comments. Very much appreciated. And JP, thanks. Yeah, nice one, pal. Thanks for JP. And whoever else in the chat, join JP. Get talking to him. Get talking to us in the chat. Come on, guys. We're not that bad, are we? Jesus Christ. We like to have a laugh. The next one, it's another interesting one. This one, Matt. The 5:30 Saturday. Everton versus Burnley. Yeah. With Everton with no Decore, Fabian Delph's out still. Was it Yalamina, their centre back? That's a big miss for them.
Yeah, Mina.
Yeah. And the questionables are James Rodriguez, James' thing, and Anthony Barnes won't play for Burnley, and Jack Cork and C Taylor are questionables. Before I hand back over to you, Matt, I'll just tell everyone what these teams go into form. Everton, the last 5 games, they've lost 2 and won 3. And Burnley have drawn 4, only lost once, which is against us, 4-0. They don't score many goals. I think they scored only 3 goals in the last 5 games. Where Everton just nicking a goal every now and then. I think they've got about 6 goals or 5 goals in the last 5 games. But Calvin Lewin's a bit of a worry from that. He hasn't scored in a couple now. In the Turner says, hello, Matt. How's it going, pal?
Hello, mate.
JP says 2-0 Everton. In the Turner says 2-1 Everton. Yeah, brilliant, guys. Yeah, just keep it going, guys. In the comments, absolutely fantastic. Yes, Matt. So I've told you a few players out for each team. Told about the form. So how do you think this game's going to go, mate?
I think Everton just have a bit too much quality for Burnley. I think Richarlison's on quite a good bit of form. They got players like Digne. I think they still have enough, going forward. I think it'll be a close game. I think they'll nick it. I think Everton will win 2-1 on the weekend.
2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said they'll be gutted to lose against Chelsea, innit?
Yeah.
Still a hard place to go. I mean, they've still got a new manager bouncing.
They're going to want to bounce back, aren't they? So
they're going to want to bounce back. Yeah, you're correct there, mate. And Calvert-Lewin, I don't think he's scored in a couple of games, Matt. I don't think he had that injury in it. He's just come back. So I think he wants to get that duck off his back again, get that goal again, and get one in again. Yeah. And for Burnley, they didn't look good against us. Really, got a good draw at home against Leicester. No, they lost. They lost to Leicester, didn't it?
Yeah,
lost to Leicester 2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. On the flash score here, saying 2-1. No, 1-1. No, so yeah. So and what was it? And Burnley versus Arsenal was 1-1 as well. So they played all right, and that got kept Arsenal at bay. But I think you're right there, Matt. I think they'll have too much, especially if James does play. I think they'll come out winners on this one. 2-0 Everton. I'm going. They don't score many goals, Burnley, on their travels. So I'm going 2-0 Everton. Me personally.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a bit strange, isn't it? I thought they won it in the dying minutes. I think they missed it out there, mate, because they did. Leicester did. Leicester won again. That's a bug me now. Yes. So I'm going to go with Everton 2, Burnley 0, and Matt's going to go with a 2-1 to Everton. Another 2-1. This boy loves a 2-1. He loves 2-1. Seriously, 2-1 king. I tell you. And the next game up is the this one, guys. The 8 o'clock Saturday evening. Fulham versus City. Fulham's got no Tom Craney. Rodak, I think that's the keeper. And no Nathan Hackley for Man City. The format, Fulham have won 2, drawn 2, and lost 1 in the last 5, where City have won 5 and lost 1 against United. It's their first loss in over 20 odd games, which is absolutely fantastic record. How do you think this game's going to come out, mate?
I think it'll be a good game. I think Fulham will come at them. They'll defend resolutely. I think Man City, they lost obviously against United. They came back against Southampton. Good strong performance, 5-2 win. I think City will go on another run now. I just think they've just got way too much quality for Fulham. I think it'll be 3-1 Manchester City win.
You always nicks mine.
Hey, you can go first if you want.
Yeah. I said Fulham did look quite good in the second half against us. They pinned us in most of that second half. They have got a couple of danger men to look out for. Scotty Parker's got them going. Yeah. But as I said, with his City's run at the minute, okay, it comes to an end against Manchester United, but they went back at home against Southampton in the week, and they absolutely hammered them 5-2. Got back to winning ways again, and as I said, I think you could be right there, mate. I think City can go back on another run here. I'm gonna go, but Fulham defend quite well, because we found it hard scoring goals against them as well, Matt.
Yeah, but
we got one of the best attacking teams.
Yeah, we played in the first half against them and they were open. It was more our fault that they were always going to come out a bit better in the second half. So, City, if they give the same space they did to Tottenham, City will punish you.
Yeah. I'm going 4-1 City. 4-1 Man City. Here we go. Beloved Hotspur. Yes, Adam. Thanks for coming to the chat, pal. I sent you a link earlier, so if you want to jump on at the end of this thing, mate, it's not a problem, pal. He's gone 3-0 City. Yup. Oh, how's your start of the day after the win? Yes, it feels good. Feels good. We're still on that winning streak, pal. JP thinks 1-1 Fulham Man City. I was thinking 3-1 City, but I fancy Fulham just might scrap a point. May change my mind. Yeah, you got the time. Yeah, get your proper comments into this video after the show. So Matt, JP's thinking of a 1-1. Fulham versus City. We wasn't go 3-1, but there we go. So we go on to Sunday's games.
Yes, mate.
Oh, the first one's quite interesting for you, Matt. It's the South Coast Derby.
It is.
Sunday, 12 p.m, guys. It's the South Coast Derby. Southampton versus Brighton. And Southampton will not have no Danny Ings, Omafemi, Romero. What's how do you pronounce his name? Romeo.
Romeo, yeah.
Romeo, yeah. And Theo Walcott. And Brighton have still got Lamptey, March, Webster. And Connolly's are questionable. Southampton got whooped again, another whooping, and they've lost 3-1-1. Drew one in the last 5. Brighton have lost 4 and drawn once in the last 5. With Brighton only scoring 4 goals in the last 5. Southampton have scored 6 in the last 5. So it's telling us, Matt, that this may be a close game, especially with the injuries Southampton's got out. But do you think Southampton have got a bit more quality in there? Because Che Adams looks a quality player. What a goal he scored last weekend.
Did you say Danny Ings is out, or is he back?
He's out.
He's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a massive plus for Brighton if he's confirmed out. So
Che Adams, though, what a strike that was.
Good player.
What a strike that was, mate. And I'll tell you, when we was talking the other day about backup strikers and things like that, I think that guy's quite young, 23, something like 24, Matt.
Yeah, from the Championship, wasn't he? That's where they got him.
So he may not be a bad thing. I'll tell you now, he is a good player. Just doesn't do consistent enough, does he?
No.
But he knows where the goal is. That goal the other day was fantastic. What a strike that was. So, do you think Southampton would just have enough, or do you reckon Brighton will make it, or dig in and make it hard for them, mate?
I mean, the Brighton will dig in and make it hard. I do worry for Brighton. I just think that they're not scoring enough. They don't. I think Brighton play really good football, but they just can't seem to finish their chances. If you don't finish your dinner, you don't win. I think Southampton will just edge this, and I think I'll go for a 2-1 Southampton win. Yeah,
as I said, Brighton, as I said, they've only got 4 goals in the last 5 games. It's a poor return, and they have got quality. That's what I'm saying. They have got quality. We have got some JP saying 2-1 Southampton. Kelly JTV. Thanks for joining the chat, mate. Absolute a pleasure to have you back on. Absolutely. Thanks. And he's saying 1-0 Southampton. Max, yes, Max, come on, lad. He's saying, hey guys, yes, Matt. Max, get involved in the chat, pal. And guys, remember, if you're gonna join this little prediction thing we're doing at the minute, I'll tell you in a minute how do you join that and how to get involved. Matt's gone for a 2-1, did you say, Matt? Sorry.
Yes, mate. 2-1. Yes, mate.
2-1 Southampton.
Yep.
No Danny Ings, that's the thing, mate, isn't it?
Takes the goals out, doesn't it?
It's a thing now. Can he step up? Derbies are normally quite close as well, Matt, isn't it? Form goes out the window. These sort of
Definitely,
games.
mate.
They've got a good back. They got a good back line.
Yeah.
Brighton. I do like their back. I do like their back line, especially the centre backs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go with 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1 here. Dun, 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 dun. 1-1, and it's Eunice here. Good morning, lads. 5 a.m. for me, and feeling fresher than ever.
Fair play.
Thanks for tuning in, mate. Fair play to you, absolutely. With the win last night, and looking forward to smashing the scum on the weekend. Yes, I actually we actually changed this, Eunice, because I totally forgot there was a game tonight. I do like getting the Friday night games and up to Monday, so. If we started the one at 7 o'clock tonight, it will literally only give people minutes to get their predictions in. So to us, so we just change again. So there will be change about. So then me and Matt will probably say, "Oh, should we go on early?" So we do apologise, guys. But thanks for coming on, Eunice. Absolutely appreciate your time, mate. Yusuf, yes, Yusuf. He says hello. Cod shirt. I see Matt and Swag and Swag and Simon. Thank you.
Yeah, I love a bit of Call of Duty.
Thank you, Steve. And George said, I'm at work. Brilliant.
Nice, mate. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. 5 a.m. for Eunice. Real Premier Hotspur fan. Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Eunice loves a bit of Premier Hotspur TV. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. Come on. So on to the next one, Matt. So I've gone 1-1. I think it's going to be a 1-1, that one.
Okay. That's on BBC One, isn't it?
That's on BBC One.
On BBC, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone get over to BBC. Watch Matt's local. Well, it's a localish TV at Brighton, Matt.
Yeah, Brighton's my local, so yeah, I'd rather them win. Yeah.
He's the biggest Brighton fan on here, guys. You join. Biggest Brighton in Sussex, this guy. So we go with the 2 o'clock kickoff, guys. Next, which is this one: Leicester versus Sheffield United. Now this is going to be another one, Matt. And with the injuries that Leicester got in a minute, they've got Harvey Barnes out, Justin, Maddison, Morgan, Pratt, and
they all out again.
Yeah, they're all out again. And Sheffield United have got Basham, Burge, Egan, O'Connell, Robertson, and Rodwell. So both sides got massive players out. But we saw it against Leicester against Brighton with all them players out. They still grinded a good win.
Yeah.
Me personally, go on, Matt. You go first. Go on.
Well, obviously, shocking news this morning that Chris Wilder has decided to leave Sheffield United. I don't know if you've seen the headline. So I don't know if he'll be in the dugout for the next game or when he's leaving. So if he's not there, the players might get a different bounce. But I think Leicester will still have too much, even without their play. They're definitely missing Maddison, and definitely Barnes is a massive miss. But I think Leicester can win this 2-0.
2-0. He's gone for it. And the form, and Leicester's won 2, lost 2, and drew 1, but scored a few goals. But Sheffield United have lost 4 at the last 5 and only won once. And they've only scored once in the last 5, and that's quite worrying. So the form will go with Leicester, especially at home as well. No really home advantage really at the minute, is there? But
no.
The way Sheffield United said, Chris Wilder, we don't know how long he's going to be in the dugout for. This is going to be his last one. We don't know. So with the players that Leicester got out, I still find they've got the qualities. They've got enough quality there, mate, to come through this.
Still got the likes of Tielemans and players like that. So
What do you say, Matt?
2-0 Leicester win. I nicked it again.
Oh dear. Wowzers.
Sheffield United don't really score many, so
3-0 Leicester. 3-0 Leicester. I think so, pal.
Okay.
And Eunice says, brilliant. Love the hoodie. Yes. Matt's coming as well. Matt's got one coming. Come on. Premier Hotspur TV. You know the rest, lads. JP says 1-0 Leicester. There we go. Got some drilling going on. And Leicester 2, Sheffield United 0, says John. If Leicester don't make the top 4, they will be the biggest bottlers I've seen bottled Europe, along with the domestic cups, as well as their top 4 position right now. If they do fall off, I can see where they come from, especially these injuries. But I can still say, oh dear, yeah, 3-0. I'm going to leave it, because I'm going to leave it as 3-0. Even if Leicester win, I still got a point out of it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we go into the big game. This is the biggest game of the weekend, guys. Doesn't get no bigger than a North London derby, guys. This game here, the Scum versus Tottenham, guys. It's 4:30 p.m. kickoff at the library, guys. It's at the library. Actually, I've got to just remind me, I've got to do the watch long photo for it. Thumbnail. I've got a good one, Matt. I've got a good one.
Love it. Can't wait to see it.
It'll probably take me all afternoon to do it. But Matt, there we go. The only questionable is Lo Celso.
Yep.
Nothing at the minute for Arsenal. So I don't know if that was a knock from party. We don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it was cramp or something. I don't know how you get cramp after playing 50 minutes. That shows to me the level of fitness there. So I'd be straight at him on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And Arsenal form, they won 3, drew 1, and lost 1 last 5. And where the mighty Spurs are in all comps, we have won the last 5 on the bounce in all competitions, guys. Yes. So Matt, the head-to-heads as well between these two. Tottenham won the last 2 at the White Hart Lane. Well, we drew once. We drew the 2 after that, and Tottenham won. So Arsenal haven't won a North London derby in the last 5 visits. What I've got on here.
Don't touch that bloody wood, Simon. You just jinxed it.
Sorry guys. It's another win. Before we get into yours, mate, we got Bob Spur. Yes, Bobby. Yes, Bob's in the house. Yes, Matt and Stat and Notebook in the house. Well. Love you, lads. Yes, I've got it. It's here. I mean, it's nothing on it, just the results. Oh dear, just makes it look good. Do you know what I mean, guys? And Eunice says Spurs 9, Scum 0. Wow.
Yeah, all right.
JP say 3-1 the mighty Spurs. Go on, JP. We love it, mate. We love the confidence, mate. John says 2-1 to Spurs against the Scum. Come on, you Spurs. Come on. Big up Bob Spur in the chat. Yes, Eunice. Yeah, big up Bobby. Get over to Bobby's channel, guys. Bob Spur TV, guys. Show him some love. Subscribe to the channel, and get over to the beloved Hotspurs in the chat as well. Yeah, go and show him the love as well. It's a massive help to the channel. He is. So after that one, yes, Matt, with this one. Here we go. Look, here we go. We've got Redders in the chat. Yes, guys.
Yeah,
yes,
go on the Redders.
You're not going to say this after what he's written here, pal.
Joking, I hope Spurs win.
Yes, Redders. I open. It's nothing like that. 4-0. Oh, what? We won't flip it earlier after this. So Matt, our form. Maybe we just touch it a bit at the minute. Especially with the head-to-heads. Arsenal won 8-1-1 for the last 5. Now, go on. How do you reckon it's going to go, mate?
It's a derby. Depends who turns up on the day, obviously. The form goes out the window, like I say all the time. I mean, Arsenal will raise their game because they always do against us. But it is about time we go to the Emirates again and beat them. It really is. It's been 11 years since Yunus Kabul scored that wonderful deft flick header to win the game from 2-0 after being 2-0 down. Bale was in the team that day. Just a little stat for you there. But yeah, I think it's about time we go there. I think we've got the firepower to do so. Yeah, I think Toby will come back. I think we've got the defence. I think whoever wins the midfield and defends well wins the game. I have no problems with our attack. Everyone's pulling their weight. You know, Lamella's on fire, Mora's on fire, Bale's on fire, Kane's on fire. Son's getting a couple of assists. He's due a goal. I think it'll be a close game. I think Spurs will nick it 2-1.
Go on. That wasn't quite convincing, Matt. Wasn't quite convincing.
I can never go too convinced. It's at the Emirates. We don't have a great form there. Just a win will do me. I don't even care if it's 1-0 and it's an own goal. I don't care.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the Spurs versus Arsenal, guys. Remember, guys, before I give my little review on it, because I don't want it too much, because I'll give it the more review in tomorrow's big review tomorrow, guys. The big the big match preview tomorrow, guys. Starting at 7 o'clock on this channel, guys. We've got the preview of the Arsenal versus Spurs. We have got 2 very special Arsenal fans coming on. So if you want to know who it is, you have to tune in, guys, at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So we're looking forward to it, me and Matt. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So guys, come over. Literally, get involved in the chat. Get your questions over for the guys, and we'll answer all their questions. We'll give the questions to them. And hopefully, got the answers for you. So that's tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I'll tell everyone at the end anyway. So this game, guys, I said I never go against the Tottenham win. I never, seriously. And Bob Spur says, don't you guys think the whole thing about form goes out the window is a myth?
Not for a big derby like that, I don't think.
No. Sometimes it things, but Bob's. I'm on that thing, mate. Form, literally, it's just whoever turns up, and it has proven that before. Just if you look at the City, I think the example was City versus United, and everyone was pumping City 3 or 4-0 and things like that. And look what happens. And that literally was just form goes out the window, mate. And it's whoever turns up on the day. And United got it spot on with a 2-0 win. People may say, they didn't really deserve, but they can't come away with.
I think the thing on our side could be no crowd. There's no support there for them. I think that's always sometimes made a little bit of the difference where the crowd get on at Arsenal. But we haven't got that case. We smashed Man United earlier. Let's go and do the same at the Emirates.
Yeah, exactly, Bill. Renan says, I missed one. You say sometimes you've got to give up Deadwood in. I think he's on about Atletico to be in the first position in the league. We gave them party. We gave them party, and they hyped about him. He's nothing special. Yes, Eunice, I'm glad you said he's nothing special, because no way he's better than Pierre and all these people are saying no way. And when it says Arsenal fan TV on, we've got 2. We've got 2 fans who used to go on AFTV a lot. They've gone their own ways now, but yes, we have got 2 coming on. We've had that one. In turn says, can I see the points again? Yes, I'll put the points up in a minute, mate. Yes, and Simon, we don't talk about that game. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Sorry.
What, 2-0?
Spot on regarding crowd, Matt. Any more thoughts about the which Arsenal player you'll pick in the combined, guys? Wow, seriously, mate.
Probably one or two. That's what I will say.
I
Won't be
said,
many.
tune in, just tune in, and we'll discuss it. And you guys can probably help us as well in the chat. But I probably don't think there's going to be many. Me personally, because on form, we're going to go on form at this present moment. So we're going to go on to this one. Matt's gone with 2-1 Tottenham. Wasn't very convincing, Matt, but here we go. I mean, he didn't say it from his chest. He was like,
no, well, I'm keeping it close to my chest, mate. I want to say 5-1, but
say it then, say it.
Nah, that'll come back to bite me. They're always close games.
United could be champions of Manchester. We will be the champions of England. Yeah, go on, Redders. In 2017, I can't wait to beat the scum down the road. Yes, us as well. I'll be watching, lads. Yes, thanks, Bobs. It's going to be a really good one. I've got to get cracking actually because I haven't really done much on that show at the minute. I've got to sit down later and see what I'm going to come up with it. Arsenal versus Tottenham, mate. Arsenal won a London derby in the last 5. Tottenham's last win there, as you said, Matt, was 2010. Eunice Cabal's winner.
Yeah.
And Gareth Bale did get a goal in that game as well when Rafa's penalty.
He did.
And the other win was, I think it was in the Carling Cup, if it was still the Carling Cup, when Dele Alli lobbed Czech with that great goal. That finished that absolute bell sort of finish.
Kane pass as well, wasn't it? That was a beauty of a ball.
Yeah. So, oh dear. Who am I going to go with? It's going to be a tight one. I think it's going to be a drawless.
Come on, get on with it.
I was waiting for Matt's reaction. I was just waiting for it. No, we're going to slap these up, Matt. Seriously, I'll tell you now.
God.
I'll tell you now, Matt. Seriously, what I'm going to say is, right, if our front three fire, if Bale, Son, Kane do the start, and they fire, man, they click, right, Arsenal defence, mate, they crumble. They're like dipping Biscuit FC, mate. They just crumble. Literally, they'll just crumble under our feet, mate, and literally we'll have them on toast.
I think if we get first goal, maybe even get a second, I think it's done.
I think Son's going to have Bellerin. If Bellerin starts tomorrow, you have him on toast all day long. If Son because Son ain't on that top form at the minute, like we like. Yeah. And on the other flank, it'll be Tierney in it against Bale. That'd be quite a good one. But Tierney likes going forward a lot, and I think that's where we can hit him as well.
And Bale likes to come inside a lot, so it's not as if Tierney won't be going down the wing all the time.
And with Mora, if he starts in that 10,
he'll be like a terrier. He's like a little dog who doesn't leave you alone.
Pressing that pace, that's what Pop calls it.
Yeah,
we gotta be pressing that pace. Seriously,
he
could be a danger man tomorrow. On Sunday, tomorrow. And Kane's always Kane. Seriously, mate, absolutely. So, oh Jesus Christ, where do we go with this one, Matt? Where do we go? I said we're gonna go big. We are.
Go on, give it to me. What are you going for?
4-1.
4-1. If we beat them 4-1 at the Emirates,
what are you gonna buy me?
I'll buy you something. I'll buy you like let's say something on the Spurs shop.
Would you buy me a new pad?
I'll buy you a Spurs pad. There you go. There you go. On the store, I'll buy you if we beat them 4-1 at the Emirates on Sunday, I'll buy you a Spurs pad. Deal.
In association, it was 2018 the last time Arsenal beat us. 2018 was that? It must have been.
That must have been White Hart Lane, was it?
It must have been at their ground. Sorry, the game in 2018 I got on here was the EFL one. Tottenham won 2-0 with Son in it when Son got that goal. So it could have been 2018. So, and and I'll be watching, lads. Yes, thanks, Bobs. 2018 was last year. Thank you, Internish, and a new hat. No, not a new one. No, not a new one. It's the oldest. It's the oldest.
No, he said buy you a new hat if we win 4-1. Don't take the mic.
oh, sorry, Bob. Oh yeah, Bob's that's a good one. That one, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah,
if we win 4-1, I'll buy you a new hat and a notepad.
In a turn says he's saying 4-2. John saying 4-1. Like the confidence. You have to, pal. You have to. You can't be sitting going like what Matt does. 2-1.
I'm a sensible Spurs fan. That's what I'm saying.
I'm always like this, mate. When it comes to these sort of games, you got to go for the unrealistic result. You don't know, do you? Yes, Simon, love it. From JP, yes, nice one. So yes, I'm gonna go with 4-1. Seriously, do you know what? And people think you're crazy, but I'm telling you now, mate. Seriously, if we can click, I'll tell you now, we can hurt them. I really do. I can't see. Aubameyang's got 9 goals this season. Laka's only got 9 goals. Son's got nearly more than both of them put together. You know what I mean? Plus with assists and things like that. It's going forward, mate. If we click, I see it's going to be dangerous for them. I really do. But I worry
about Saka on the left, but I think if we can nullify him,
yeah, I think Aurier can deal with him.
If it's Aurier, okay. If he starts,
he's got to start for me. I would not want Doherty, what we name him, flipping Doherty. I'm going to call him flipping. That's what I'm going to call him, flipping Doherty, because he's bad as a flipping Scottish player as well. Now, so seriously, me personally, if Aurier starts, I think Aurier will look after him. Okay, we know he's got a mistake. He's clumsy, but I think with the pace and power of Aurier all day long over him. Seriously.
Well, plus you have Sanchez on Aurier's side as well, who tuck in and help him out as well. So
yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that one, Matt. Me personally, but you know, it's a derby, and I do believe that form does go. Whoever turns that down, I think if we do turn up, mate, I think these players are going to be wanting it. Seriously, they'll be on the training ground now, mate, Matt, and they'll be firing up, mate. They'll be literally pumped for this. I'm telling you.
Oh, it'll be Mourinho go right. Come on, this is massive. I don't like losing to Arsenal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And he'll be telling them as well, mate, because obviously they watch things like this, mate. They watch things like this. Well, not obviously our job, but they will know that the fans will be saying, "Oh, if Jose don't come, if we don't get a result against this and we lose, or in the pressure will be back on Jose and that rubbish again." Do you know what I mean? So I think Jose will start. So got a few comments here. Beloved Hotspur, yes, Ad. He's saying 5-1. Yes, go on. That's it. That's what we want. That's what we want to see.
Jeez.
JP says I'm calling Bale as a man of the match. I can see him playing a blinder. I really can as well. I think he's going to be well up for this. JP said could be easier than could be easier be that beloved if we do our stuff. Yeah. I really do. Seriously, we need to put the scum in their place. Yeah, but what I'll say on Sunday, we need to get them from the word go if we want us to get a comfortable victory. Seriously, we don't sit in against Arsenal. The longer the game goes on 0-0, you know what happens, Matt, innit?
Pressure.
We get complacent, and Arsenal just to crank up the pressure. And they have got the players to hurt you, Matt. That's what Matt said. They've got a couple of players who can hurt you. But I just think if we go at them from the word go, mate, and literally don't let them breathe. Literally, if Kane and Son and Bale can click, with Tungy in there as well, with Lucas Preston, mate, you're telling me Arsenal got that sort of quality, Matt, coming against us?
No, I mean, Aubameyang can turn it on if he wants to. Saka's probably a danger man. Tierney will get forward, but going the other way, if Tierney goes so far forward, you got Bale, Moura. And all them around him. So I wouldn't play too high Tierney on Sunday, mate.
And JP says, yeah, you're right side, go straight for the throat. Absolutely, go straight for the throat on the side. So I'm going to go with 4-1, and Matt's gone with the 2-1. So we'll go on to the next one, guys. It's the last game on Sunday. it's this one, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. Very interesting. Manchester United versus an informed West Ham. The players going to be out for May night is Mata, Pogba, and De Gea, and Van der Beek.
I forgot Mata even played for United.
West Ham got no Lingard.
Yeah.
Because obviously the loan of the loan agreement. Maswaka, Masaku, whatever his name is, Obama, their goalie Rudolph. Is it Randolph?
Rudolph.
And Yamalenko, he's a good player. I like that player. Yeah. He's quality. And Fredericks is questionable. And Man United have got Cavani, Martial, Rashford, and Jones, all questionable as well. So
it's quite a list, that.
It is quite a list, Matt. You're actually correct, pal. Man United in the last 5 games. How many goals they've scored in the last 5 games?
4.
In the...
Is it 4? 0-0 against Palace. Scored 1 last night. Oh, they beat Man City 2-0. Sorry, Brandon, I didn't mean to bring that up again. Yeah, it's got to be 3 or 4 goals, or it could be 5 and 5. I don't know.
They've scored 3 goals in the last 5. They got 1-1 draw last night, 2-0 against City. Then they had 3 draws in a row before that game. So one was the Europa League tie, which I think it was already over in it. But that still counts. They still ain't scored a goal, guys. West Ham won 3 and lost 2. They've scored a few goals, 8 to 9 goals in the last 5 games on West Ham. With the players out and questionable, who's tipping this time at?
Yeah, I mean, because it's questionable. I think if Rashford and players like that come back in, I think they have more than enough. But I think West Ham have showed against the bigger teams that they can get about it. They're unlucky not to get a point at City. United aren't really scoring many. Don't look fantastic. Bruno started to drop off a little bit. 1-1. I think West Ham will get a result at United.
1-1. Wow. This is going to be another tight game, let's call. West Ham are a bit of form, mate. But the thing is, with West Ham, they've got their Lingard.
Yeah, I think Lingard, he'll be a massive miss, definitely.
He'll be a massive miss for him.
I think they tend to show bigger teams quite a lot of respect as well.
Yeah. Oh dear, got Suchek as well. I can see this being. I'm going to go for it. 2-1 West Ham. I think they'll have it seriously. Especially if they're questionable. Especially if questionable players are out, Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be if seriously 1 or 2 of them are out on top of what they got out already.
Yeah, but I just think Lingard's quite a big miss in terms of the creative.
I think West Ham got enough quality though. Still, though they've got enough quality.
Yeah, they'll probably play 4 nows probably.
And Antonio will cause them havoc. You know what that guy's like? He loves. And West Ham love going to Old Trafford, pal. They really do.
Yeah.
Let's see the last head-to-heads between these. I think United's got more. So United's have won 2, West Ham won once, and Jesus Christ, and been 2 draws. So yeah, it's shading with United there, but I don't mean nothing. Absolutely, that's history. So I'm going with 2-1, me personally, West Ham. I think this will probably another flipping no points for me this week. I don't think. Jesus Christ. Man U versus West Ham 2-2. JP says, and don't know what Inter's. I think Inter's going to come back to us on that one. Yeah, so it could be a big weekend for Tottenham if we can get our result and let the others slip up. I mean, it could be a massive weekend for us.
Definitely.
Then we go into the last game. It's this one Monday night's game, 8 p.m. Wolves versus Liverpool. Matt, this will be an interesting one.
Yeah,
with Liverpool coming off 6 straight Premier League defeats. Never heard of, isn't it? Unheard of.
No, never heard of. No.
Before that Burnley game when they lost that first game, and that was the first loss since 2017 at Anfield. Wow.
Yeah.
What a record. What a record. Now it's gone, and from there
they've gone.
They haven't recovered, have they? They haven't recovered at home, have they? They really haven't. As you said in the Champions League, they're going good guns, beat Leipzig. I mean, it's a very good result, that. Obviously, the injury news. Obviously, we know the players. It's showing no players. But we know with Liverpool's injury list, they've got a hefty injury list. I don't know if Wolves got anyone out. It's not coming up there in a minute. But in their last Premier League games, out the last five, Wolves have drawn 2, the 1-2, and lost once, and Liverpool have lost 3 and won 2, and only scoring 4 goals in the last 5 games. Liverpool, so, and only two goals in the last 4 Premier League games. Cool. That other game was last night's one. That's including that. That's the 4. So yeah, they've only got 2 goals in the last 4 Premier League games. It's make that 5 Premier League games because the Burnley game was before that one as well. So yeah, massive, isn't it? That's huge, isn't it? Not getting no goals at home in the last. Wow, that is huge. We've got. Usually, I hope it's a draw, and for the Wolves and Liverpool, it's tough, but I think I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. It's going to be a real tight game, really tight game. Go on, Matt. How do you think this game's going to plan out, mate?
Wolves are pretty solid. Well coached, well drilled. They'll defend reasonably well. Good, they've got some decent players, good midfield. I just think Liverpool have given up. I think they've really concentrated on the Champions League. That you saw it even against Fulham. He dropped Mane. Played a completely different side. I think Liverpool know that the top 4 might be hard to get back in, and they're going to go for the Champions League. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Wolves win. I think they'll nick it. I think Wolves will. Yeah, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to go for a Wolves win.
It's that front 3 though, Matt, of Liverpool. I know they've got their injuries at the minute.
I think Firmino's injured, isn't he?
Is Firmino injured, is he?
Well, he didn't play last game anyway. I don't think he played against Leipzig.
The injury list is not coming up. The injury's not coming up on here, so it's showing no injuries. But I know there is a list of injuries for United, for Liverpool. Me personally, Wolves ain't been in great. Wolves ain't been in great form. Oh dear, what we're going to go with this one? We're going to go. I'm going with Wolves. I fancy Wolves as well. Actually, no. I'm going to go with 1-1 Wolves. 1-1 draw. That's how I think it's going to end up, this one. 1-1. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 1-1. And Bob's saying there's a massive decline at Liverpool. Just shows how important competence is, guys. And these players were world beaters for a couple of seasons. Yeah, they were. Bob's absolutely, mate. Competence is massive in the football. I totally agree. Yeah, I'll go with 1-1. Me personally, for the Liverpool game. It'll be a tight game still. I know Liverpool, as they've got their injuries. Up front, Wolves do miss Raul Jimenez. William Jose,
massively.
he's toilet in it. That William Jose. I'm glad we flipping dodged it.
Yeah, glad to see we didn't go for him. Yeah.
Yeah, absolute flipping toilet in. So, Matt, that's our predictions. That's our predictions for the weekend, guys. Who's the team to watch this weekend, mate?
Tottenham Hotspur, because we're going to put a marker down, and then we're going to go on for a run to the end of the season. You heard it here first. Subscribe to Premier Hotspur TV and get in there. I'm not biased at all.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Tottenham as well. Tottenham to thing. I think, as you said there, we're lay down the marker, and I really do think, since I'm confident, I really am confident going into it. Okay, a couple of our players are not firing all cylinders at the minute. Not up to what we seen in the previous, but I can see.
I'd say the first team are, though. I mean, the first team you'd pick. I don't think there's really been a bad player.
No, not bad players. A couple of them, like the likes like Son. He ain't playing to his best at what we know, Matt.
But can a derby get him up for it? Can he get a goal?
That's
go
what
on
I'm
a
saying.
run?
That's what I'm exactly hoping now, Matt. I think I'm hoping a derby's going to get these up for it. And obviously, you can't get up for a derby like this, mate. You should be playing football, or you should be playing for Tottenham Football Club. Seriously. So this is going to be a massive, massive game for them. And if we get them, if we go for their throat straight off, mate, literally just go straight at them. I think it's seriously it's going to be a high scoring game for us.
The way I see it, mate, the way I see it, we've rested 5 key players: Reguilon, Højbjerg. Quite a few of the other players got a rest. The 5 that Toby's rested. There's 3 and Arsenal played their full 11 and had to travel back from where is it? Greece, didn't they? Early hours in the morning. So
yeah.
In that sense, fatigue will kick in, and I think we got the game done yesterday. Jose made the right subs, getting them on and off quick. Got Kane off when he got that knock to his knee. I think we'll go in there fresh. We've got Højbjerg played 15-20 minutes, so he'll be all right.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Bob say, give Matt your head side. You'll need it when he finds your new cap. Come on, you Spurs. Go on, Bobs. Oh dear, brilliant. So guys, I'm gonna go with Tottenham for the team to watch. Who's your player to watch this weekend, Matt?
Gareth Bale.
I knew he was gonna say that. The Welsh Mafia. I knew he was gonna say that one. Gareth Bale definitely is one I'll be definitely watching this weekend. But to me personally, I'm been one of his biggest critics this season. I really have. One of the players that I said we could get rid of in the summer, but he's proven me wrong. And I love people prove me wrong. Seriously, I love people to come in and prove me wrong. It's brilliant. And I'll literally hold my hands up and say, listen, I was wrong. And Lucas Moura definitely is doing it in a minute. He's doing it, and we're seeing it. I don't know what it is at the minute. We're seeing a different Moura. Seriously, I think Matt, we've seen someone who likes playing in that role. I really do. I think that's probably the best role for him, because when he plays out wide right, he's lost. He doesn't really. He's not a winger.
He gets bullied, doesn't he? He gets bullied off the ball.
Yeah. I think he's that one, mate. He can literally skip past players. He's very low gravity in it. He's like a Messi sort of type. He's not on the levels of Messi. I'm not saying that. Don't get it. But he's like a Messi sort of type. He's very low gravity. He gets the ball and he's quick. And he presses very quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think if we can see that against Arsenal, I think we're going to they're going to crumble. Seriously, I'm telling you now. And I think that's the player to watch this weekend. It will be Lucas Moura for Tottenham. And I wouldn't be surprised if he bags a goal. This weekend.
I'd love that.
Maybe that the last ditch goal against Ajax, that sort of type goal, isn't it? I mean, when we get in there.
Oh,
I mean, okay, I'll take a 2-1 now. If it's going to be a last ditch more a goal, really fucking get. But I'll have a big score. I just want to spank these. I really want to shut all these fans up. I really, really do. But Matt, as again, that was another good show. Thanks to everyone who's come into the chat. Absolutely appreciate your time you give out to show for the channel, especially this early of the day, guys. As I said, coming up on the channel, guys, we have nothing tonight. We go. That's it. It's tomorrow night now. It's 7 p.m. guys, on the channel, guys. We're kicking off the weekend with the preview of the biggest game in the Premier League, guys, isn't it? The biggest derby in the Premier League, Arsenal versus Tottenham, and don't miss it. Literally, tune in, guys. Don't miss it. We've got 2 very special Arsenal guests coming in, and come in. Say hello to them, guys. I don't think you'll be disappointed who we got on. I'm surprised we actually got them on. People may think, oh, they're not that big, but to us,
yeah,
to us, they are. To us, we're just a small little channel. You know what I mean, to get someone like that on is big. Is big to us, but it'll be fun getting ask the questions to them. But keep it nice, and what Matt will things. Keep it nice and thing in the chat. Really do to keep it nice in the chat. Yeah, we're not gonna have no one, because I will read if there's comments in there, guys. It's a bit disrespectful. Yeah, instead of banter football, I will not read the chats out, guys. I really won't.
Yeah, we don't mind banter, guys, but there's a limit, you know.
Yeah. When you bring people's life things into it and personal issues and things like that, no, we don't tolerate on here. Football banter only, guys. Just get your football banter in, and that'll be great. Because I think these two will take really good banter. And they're and that's what me and Matt was keep saying. The well knowledge of Arsenal is important for so many years. They're not cocky as well. They know when Arsenal are poor at the minute, and they know. I mean, they speak sense. I mean, that's why I wanted to get these on. Lowe's saying, I think Lucas should be playing in that cam role. He's really been good in that role. Yeah, thanks for tuning in first, mate. Absolutely, thanks for tuning in. Absolutely top man or lady. Okay.
Yeah.
And absolutely a pleasure, mate, to come in. Yeah, and we totally agree. At the minute, he's we think we probably found more was proper position. Yeah, proper position, and hopefully he can go out there. He can like bring on this scum, and he shows them. Football banter. That's right. Yes, it. JP, that's all we'll ask for tomorrow. Just football banter. Keep it nice and clean, guys, and we'll read all the chats out. But anyone that goes against our wishes, we'll literally, I probably won't kick you out the thing. I'll just won't read your chats out, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, so yes, guys. I said subscribe to Premier Hotspur TV. Come on, guys, get over it, guys. Get over to this channel and let everyone know about Premier Hotspur TV, guys. Get over there and smash the subscribes, guys. Smash the link. Smash the like going out, guys. Share this. Share this video out. Have you guys seen the leaks Spurs home?
I have.
For next season.
It's all white.
I've seen.
It's a bit boring, but people
boring,
sometimes want that. You know?
That's what I meant. Yeah. This has been a hard 16 hours for me, lads. The Lamella love is becoming unbearable. Oh dear. Will, I said, mate, before we crack out of here, mate. Yeah, I'm not one of his biggest fans. I'm not one of his flip flops. Keep going in and out when he goes on good form. Oh yeah, he's brilliant there. I still say, mate, he don't show enough for this football club. Yes, he can have little spurts in a game where he does a cameo run and like everyone gets off their seats. Oh, he's the best player in the world again. You know what I mean? No, he don't show consistent enough for me. It goes to show he's only got 16 goals in 8 years at Tottenham. That's not good enough for a forward-thinking player. Doesn't create enough for us. So okay, as what me and Matt would keep saying is like a broken record. We got a lot of passion. He has got a lot of passion for the club. But to me, I just can't see him going forward with Lamella. Matt, what's your thing on that with Lamella? What we'll say here?
I mean, I think credit where credit's due. I think it's been his best month I've ever seen him at Tottenham in terms of, you know, his ability coming through, some of his decision making. You know, I don't think you can disregard the pass he made to Son to set up Kane for his goal. That's a lovely flicked over pass. I think he can be an impact sub. I think he gives it his all. I think if he can stay fit, I think that's the thing for me. We've never seen a Lamella that can play all season. So I think if he could do that, I think he could turn it into a bit of a player. There was glimpses last night. You know, yes, okay, it's Zagreb, but you know they're not a bad team, and you know he walked through them at times, and really unlucky not to get his goal last night. But yeah, you know he's a Tottenham player. I'll stick with him. Let's just get behind the boys to the end of the season, and we'll assess it in the summer.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, there, Matt. I can see where you're coming from. He's obviously a Spurs player. I put the shirt on. We've got to spawn, but to me personally, a personal thing, mate, I just don't get it. What people see with Eric Lamella. To me personally,
go on, Eric, go and score in the derby. Go on, Sam. Left foot. Go on.
That's what I'm saying, Matt. I don't think he's got it in the locker, mate. I mean, don't wrong. I would not say sit here and say, oh no, I don't want him scoring. I mean, if he pops up with a winner, fair play, old Matt, brilliant. But still, mate, that won't be enough for me to say, do you know what? He deserves to be in that level. No, it's just not good enough, Matt. I really don't. I don't think this not a sort. This is what I'm trying to say. This is not the sort of player we want for kicking on now till that for next season as well.
I think he's good for like cup games. You know, maybe not the Premier League.
Is it worth keeping around someone like where we probably can get about 25-30 million from though? Or something like that.
I think you could get maybe a bit more for Bergwijn, you know, and in that sense, if we're talking about, you know, it's between probably them two at the moment.
If it goes between Bergwijn and Lamella, mate, at the minute, I've got a bit more patience with Bergwijn. He's only been here a while. Lamella's been here 8 years, Matt. 8 years, and he hasn't done nothing. To me personally, he's living off that Rabona goal. A couple other goals he's got.
I think there's
what's he bring to? This is what I want for people to come into the chat. What has he bring to the team?
I mean,
going forward, I mean, don't come to the chat and say he's got a lot of passion. I already know that. Me and Matt already knows that. But what does he going forward? Scoring goals, create goals. Doesn't do enough.
Yeah, like I've said, if he carries on the way he is, I can see little green shoots appearing. So I just hope he can stay fit and you know, if he proves us wrong, he proves us wrong. I'd love it, you know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I said, I'll have to anyone to prove me wrong. I was saying with Davinson Sanchez at the minute.
Yeah.
That's what I said when we were going with our players. We want to get sell in the summer and all that. Davinson was one of them on the list still.
But I
considering his form over the last 4 games, he's been on good.
Yeah.
But still question marks on him.
I think for me, there's more worrying issues in the squad than I'd be much more thinking about getting rid of Winks and Sissoko and Dyer rather than Lamella yet. They're for me the 3 that've got to
go. We got a few comments here, mate, before we head out. Will saying one half decent performance, and people are singing he's earned his spot in 11. Blah blah. Yeah, I totally agree. Will, absolutely. Starting 11, at that, Lowe said, I'm confident that we can win against Arsenal, but at the same time, I'm a bit worried about Arsenal attack. Has been pretty. Oh, come on, mate, come on. Be confident in your team. Come on.
Mate, we smashed Burnley and they couldn't even get beaten. 1-1.
Yeah, come on. Let's show some more confidence, mate. Show some more confidence in their pal. Thanks for the chat anyway, mate. John says Lamella been okay recently, but it's been a long time coming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has cameo. He's not very consistent for me. JP said, well said, Matty.
Who's JP?
And Will Stewart talking up and taking up a spot and has less than 8 goals in 4 seasons and only 8 big chances created in 4 years. Wow. I got stats for today. Yeah. Also, I'm saying that is horrendous, isn't it? It's diabolical. It really is. 5 assists in 4 years for Eric Lamela. Fucking no, that is rubbish, isn't it, for a forward-thinking player, Matt?
Yeah.
I mean, and he's injured a lot as well, mate. Too injury prone. You know what I mean? So to me, before we head out, here we go. John says, I'll still replace Sanchez and don't get me wrong. Sissoko is one of the players that I'll probably get rid of in the summer. Sanchez, question mark. He was on my list for getting rid of. I want to see more from him, Sanchez. He may prove me wrong. There's another player, old man, that if he goes to the end of the season, brilliant, and he's improved. Yes. So, yes, guys, thanks for everyone in the chat then. As I said, we'll be heading out. Make sure, guys, after this video, it's uploaded. Get your predictions in, guys. Go onto the channel, find this video, into the comment section, and leave your predictions for this week, starting from tonight's game, guys. Newcastle versus Villa, 8 p.m. So you got up to 8. Well, you've got to about 10 to 8 to get your predictions in for that one. But if you missed that Newcastle game, it doesn't matter. Miss that game out and just predict for the rest of the weekend up to Monday. Monday's the last game. Wolves versus Liverpool, 8 o'clock. So that's how you get involved in that. As I said, we'll quickly just go on to tomorrow as we had the preview and the watch along on Sunday with the 2 special guests tomorrow, guys. Tune in tomorrow, guys, 7 p.m. It will not disappoint you. You have a good, just come in the chat, guys, and have a good laugh. So we're going to be out. We're going to do it like this, guys. Thanks for everyone in the chat. We appreciate it. So us at top at Premier Hotspur TV, guys. I've been Simon, and guys, this has been Matt, guys. And literally have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. And we're firing tomorrow. The preview with these 2 Arsenal fans. And we're going to give it to them, guys. We're going to give it to them. But we're going to be, to be nice. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice banter. Yeah. Right, guys. A good afternoon, guys. And we'll leave you with a sing-song. Come on, you Spurs! Come on!
Bring on Sunday.
Tomorrow, 7 p.m, guys. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Come on, the preview tomorrow.
Don't miss it.
Tomorrow, guys. Come on.